Welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. We're on our way to Port Brylehaven to turn in the head, of course, which is going to be the Duchess, who, you know, we captured the one time. So, I am going to be doing random things. Is there anyone who wants to hang out with me before I start doing things? No, there are not. Alright. Well, let's, and then he's up there. I don't need to go to the attack. Anything to cook. Because it doesn't take time. Does anything that use the milk? I can make meatballs. No. I guess I will make a meatball.
That...
Okay, only a Hulkenberg knows how to cook that. I'll go call her.
Hail!
I have considered this topic for quite a while. It is not true that meat tastes better when consumed by the mouthful, rather than via tiny, polite little bites. 'Tis my preferred method, as you can luxuriate in its full texture whilst increasing one's jaw strength. The logic behind cutting meat into small pieces eludes me. I only prefer the most restrained application of seasoning as well. 'Tis best to let the ingredients' natural flavors thrive. If animals must forfeit their lives to sate our hunger, then the least we can do is to taste the full glory of their sacrifice. Okay. I started preparing food with Hulkenberg, making sure to follow her minimalist methods with the ingredients. We chose prime ingredients on this day. I dare say this meal will be quite extensive when it's complete. That chopping noise is something. Good. A pleasant aroma, is it not? That indescribable aridity belies the dish's death. It's so novel and unique. I've never tasted anything like this, and I may never again. Oh, it's great.
All right.
The critical meatballs are complete. An enchanting aroma, is it not? Yay! Oh man, real quick, I'm a bit stupid, and I was adjusting my filters on OBS.
What now?
Yeah, this is gonna pause for a second, and I should probably turn one back on because I've noticed every now and then I sound absolutely muffled. No, it's on. The limiter is on. Oh. So I just, you know, it was loud there for a second. Okay. Because if I have too many filters on, my noise becomes extremely, and I mean extremely muffled like. And I heard it in some recordings I did. So I was trying to fix it by turning some filters off. And this is the first one I'm doing with almost every filter off. Because originally I didn't use all these filters. A lot of noise cancellation, and all this and that. But I've done a lot of recordings from when I first had the original noise filters to these ones, and after a period of time, I've not been happy with how I've been sounding. Next to the device, there are some seeds. If I plant these, maybe they'll grow.
Isn't that...
Heroes fruit seeds. I've heard these are really rare, and that adventurers have been taking them home for ages, trying to follow in the footsteps of heroes.
Hey!
We have some seeds. Why not plant them? Yeah, sure. Oh, that's gonna take a day, I guess. But yeah, I decided to take some of the filters off, keep a couple on, and keep trying. I did a little test recording with this to make sure it was fine, and I thought it sounded good, but I peaked real hard there, but I'm not gonna mess with it. I just can't laugh. Understood. Let's pop the hero fruit seeds in there. First, wet the soil and then sow the seeds. Also, these prefer more sun, so keep the soil covering to a minimum. I tend to the plants with warmth and care. I spent some time planting seeds with Gallica. I'll check back to see how they are later.
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Let's see. What can I do now? Grove Camp?
Oi!
Hey, have you heard? There's a bath cask on the back deck now. I've heard enough whining about not being able to bathe, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt. It would shake too much to be used while traveling, but it should be lovely to enjoy soak when we're stopped.
Speaking of,
I've heard that in certain regions, fruit and grasses are added to bath water to relieve exhaustion and strengthen thy body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase. I have them! I have these, I think. Thanks to Neuros, you can now use the bath cask on the back deck. Not only can you acquire mag by using it, but you can also add various bath salts to the water to improve your abilities. If there's no one that wants
The
to hang
breeze
out,
feels nice.
we got 3 more days on the
Right?
road. I can tell you're feeling stronger these days. but it's still too dangerous to go outside at night. You can't tell me what to do? Alright, anyone want to hang out? Hang out? No. Oh wait, actually wait. Okay, nope. Courage is good. I do not need to raise courage, but imagination could be interesting. Or I could try a bath. Since bath is new, I'm going to try a bath. Let's do it. We'll do a bath today. It just got installed. Alright. It's a bath cask.
Hey there!
I heard from Neros. Apparently we can either enter as is or make it even better by putting something into the hot water first.
Yep.
If you put something that smells good, I bet it'll feel nice. A leisurely soak in here would relieve my fatigue and anxiety in my mind and body. I might even get some mag. Take a bath. While I'm at it, I should put some... Yeah, okay. Fleeting Fountain of Youth. Let's you do it. And it's a bath with Fleeting Fountain of Youth in it. A sweet fragrance envelops me, as though I'd broken free to frolic through the flower-filled meadow. I feel like both my body and heart have gotten lighter. Agility increased by 2 permanently. Nice. And I obtained mag. How much? It's a little amount, but it's decent. I got out of the bath and went back after cooling off for a bit.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, it's our birthday.
That reminds me.
We'll arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Haizumi, you've erected a tent above, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. I'm confident it will take... Oh god, I cannot read. I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart, though I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of,
Worst case scenario, you got wings, you can just fly back to us, no? My young friend, where did you hear you geese are capable of flight? Hate to disappoint you, but they're rather more for gliding. Ah, so you don't fly, you glide. Okay. We've really gotten used to this. We've really gotten used to all this traveling, don't you think? Yeah, for the most part. Alright, who wants... Okay, I'm not hanging out with Stroll. I will hang out with... Maybe I'll hang out with you. Wisdom might be good. Oh wait, the plant.
Hey there!
Wow, the hero's fruit. Put more fruit. Want to harvest it? Yeah, give me.
Whoa!
Hero's fruit. Something
Did
else
you
in there.
know?
It's crazy this machine could make the soil fertile enough to grow these seeds in only one day. So, well, lots of things get attracted here, and sometimes things we don't plant grow too. If you see something you can use, then I guess you should take it. Tailbait. What's tailbait? Also,
What now?
who's a text to me? Well, I gotta do something. 1 second. Very sorry about that. Packages. You know how it is. Had a new toaster oven getting delivered. A toaster oven is my best friend. Okay, so I want to probably hang out with Hulkenberg.
Well met.
Shin, you've come at the perfect moment. I was just thinking I'd ponder some battle strategies over my game board. An abstract game of military tactics, you see. Care to indulge me in a round? Playing a game with Hulkenberg will raise my wisdom. Seems kind of fun, doesn't it? How about we play a game?
All right.
Then let's begin. I shall give and accept no quarter, shall we? She's gonna rule the day.
If so,
Alright. Okay. If that's how you plan to make your advance, then... That's not good. I can't make any more moves. That's the match. What are we playing? Chess? Well, chess, we know, with a different, set of rules. Man, I learned quite a bit from that match. I believe we would both benefit from continued practice. This game affords me the opportunity to visualize strategies all on my own. What if an enemy comes at me with such an angle? How would I retaliate? And so on and so forth.
I'd say...
I once failed in my duty to protect His Highness the Prince. At that time, I was but a novice, a new addition to the Royal Guard. I lacked the experience needed to properly assume the role.
That's why.
'Tis for the reason that I now train both my body and mind so thoroughly, as I have vowed to never let such a thing occur again. You endured so much. No, you're so. No, I think she likes. Yeah, you endured.
Really?
You endured so much pain in your past.
Well-
It's made me who I am today. I reflect on those days often. Yet I realize I must face the future if I am ever to truly step forward. That said, 'tis quite the pleasure to speak so freely with you. I find comfort in knowing that I may share my feelings with a compatriot. If we find success in this endeavor, and create a country where all can truly live equally, I hope to serve as a knight captain, passing down what knowledge I can on a new generation. I will not speak just of tactics, but of my experiences on this journey, my victories, and of course, my failures too. And in doing so, I would see the Royal Guards elevated to new heights, I hope. That's a great plan.
Wow.
That's a great plan. I'm on board.
Yes.
Well, should such a starry-eyed wish come true, I shall tell them all much of you, our captain. Such a position is clearly not one most could adapt to, much less succeed in, given the circumstances of our fight. And I must say you wear the role well. 'Tis hard to believe it's your first foray into such responsibility. Perhaps you've a natural talent for it. Though to call it talent is disservice. No matter what higher calling you have, I can only be as I am now because of you. You're exaggerating. No need to exaggerate.
Goodness.
That was certainly not my intent. After all, was it not you and Galacta who sent the cogs on this journey in motion? There's some significance to you being captain. You have my gratitude. After crossing proverbial swords with you, I feel I'm one step closer to realizing my dream. I felt my wisdom grown after listening to Hulkenberg's advice.
All right.
Alright, we got some wisdom. Getting at the rank 3 next.
All right.
Now then, shall we continue our discussion on tactics? There were some blunders you could avoid next time. For example, when a piece moves here, you should... Hulkenberg and I dulled on the board for a while.
Nearest speaking.
This is Neris. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop. Uh-oh.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magla crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brylehaven. However, the promise of strong magla drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. and with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seemed to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
Yeah, so we're doing the detour. The city ruins. Wow. Look at those.
This is...
Tis a truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. A chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Oh, is this his home? Something wrong, lad? Did the gauntlet runner get the best of your stomach again?
No.
No, sorry. I was just reminded of something unpleasant.
Well then.
Let's go all day and head back.
Thanks.
Appreciate the concern, but really, I'll be fine. I know what destroyed this village. I've no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed, the scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. Ah, so it's not his village, but he knows, because of course it happened to him. Right. I don't know if the Mongol crystals are what attracted the humans here, or if the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually...
You...
Stroll. I'll make no assumptions about what runs through your mind. But I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives within.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I feel like coming face to face with this cruel decline of the village has deepened my wisdom in its own way.
Alright.
I can see. Also, ooh, we're getting there.
Hey!
My stomach sends notice that our next meal's overdue. Why don't we head back? So I guess Neros can read the room when he wants to, huh?
So,
Let's put this place behind us. Oh, you're not gonna draw it,
Yeah.
Neros? Oh, there it is. By the by, I made another drawing. This picture will bring viewers no joy, but it is an important sight to document nevertheless. City Ruins drawing. I'll take the drawing with me to ensure I never forget what happened here.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
Blackwood Camp. Day after tomorrow's... Yep, here we go. I bet we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us. Anyone want to hang? Nope. Alright, what are you doing, Stroll? Just sitting there. You have... imagination. That could be useful for me. Actually, yeah, imagination, that's useful.
It's you.
Hello there. We got all together. I've got all together too much time on my hands. What do you say a little rest and talk for a moment? No traces of enemies around, but my eyes. No traces of enemy around, but by my eyes. Peaceful for now, which means we've got to have a little break. If I recall in the past and plan for the future with Heisme, maybe I can hone my imagination. Should I spend time with Heisme? Might as well.
Good grief.
Goodness, time to bid farewell to Martira, isn't it? I can't help but feel a connection to that place. The village from which I originally hail is not far from Martira. The air there agrees with my skin more than Grand Trad's. It's nice and quiet.
That's right.
It's nice and quiet, Martira. Yes, and on the subject in particular, we are in full agreement. Speaking of which, where is your hometown? I heard before you received this mission from a hidden village where His Highness the Prince resides. Ah, right, my apologies. I didn't mean to ask with such carelessness. Your tribe faces a harsher prejudice than the Yugif. I'll not pry if you'd rather not discuss it. There are none alive who wouldn't want to forget certain aspects in their past, myself included. But if that is truly the case, then perhaps it is not one's past that defines their character, but what they do to the present and the future. If we were all to face the future together, then perhaps someday we could find ourselves living in a world resembling the one from the novel you carry. I felt my imagination grow as Heisman and I discussed the challenges still ahead of us.
All right.
Alright, we got a little more imagination. I'm glad to have such an opportunity to converse. If a good night's rest evades you, then I will keep you company in its stead. Because you're nocturnal. My little bat friend. Heisman and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Quite.
Ah, the salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brilhaven by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assumed that's what it was. And yet, we put the force behind us, at long last. That must mean that we've already ventured beyond where that cliff collapse barring passage.
I see.
Twould seem was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Neros, do you remember that we were relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way? Well, we got a pink gauntlet runner coming up, and I only know who that is. Tomorrow we should be able to see the ocean.
That reminds me.
Neros said the waters around Brilhaven are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that. Anyone want to hang out? No? Another day of growing stats. Oh, more wisdom? Why not?
Well met.
So, shouldn't you have come at a perfect moment? I was just thinking that I ponder some battle strategy. Yeah, I don't need it, you know.
All right.
I should have saved it.
Yes.
Considering the current flow of the battle. It was an even battle, but within the span of one turn I suddenly found myself cornered. Come now, 'tis too early in the battle for so sullen of an expression. If your foe mobilizes a large force, then surely an opening may be found.
What should we do?
Your enemies marshal their full might to breach your defenses, all whilst leaving their own base wide open. How do you respond? Balance, full-scale counterattack, defense.
That means...
Counterattack with every single unit I have.
I see.
Advantages should be seized, yes, but 'twould be a hollow victory but to completely abandon your own base. Yeah, hefty on that, wasn't it? A balance between offense and defense must be maintained. Perhaps not the wisest move, but I still feel like my wisdom has risen some.
All right.
Yay, we're getting there.
Well then.
Do you understand now? If you show me your... If so, show me with your next move. Hulkenberg and I dulled on the board for a while. And now it's time to meet the pink lady who punches.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Anyways, coming our way. Well, so I thought. Looks like that... Like it's that Missy's Gauntlet Runner coming for us this time.
Hey!
Hey, you lot. Yeah, on the Gauntlet Runner over there. You're not becoming king on my watch.
Hurry it up!
I've got a short fuse, you know. And that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom. So the old missus says, I'm hoping you lot are willing to act. Yeah, of course.
Certainly.
Don't worry. We don't take this to lying down. Wait, they're coming on board at the other end? Well, now we have to accept the challenge.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Let's give you a try, eh?
Oh, wait.
Let's have a spot of inventor's ingenuity.
Nice. Immediately 600
Looks
damage.
like you've gotten stronger.
Face me!
So have we.
All right.
I have my methods.
I won't hold back! Flare!
Ready to lose?
Burn to us!
Keep it up, Stroll.
Let's do
justice
this
prevail.
Wait, that's nothing!
Faker! How about this?
There we go. Just gonna keep debuffing her.
Going in for the kill! Is that all?
Oh, wow. Oh.
A blunder.
You'll feel this one! You need training!
This one's about to collapse. Someone kill him fast.
Okay,
Kai's
she's...
in real danger. He needs healing now.
We're not out of this yet!
Okay,
Much thanks.
she's mean. Very mean.
I owe you.
Kai's mate. They've dropped their defenses.
The power of fire!
Hit our weak point. Keep it up,
Ready
Stroll.
to lose?
hand!
So much for that.
Do
This
it.
should suffice.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
Come forth, royal soul!
My
Okay,
thanks.
we're all full health.
My thanks.
Let's see what this does.
Going in for the kill! Touched it!
Nice one, Captain.
Dodged
Kai's they've dropped
Are you
their
prepared?
defenses.
Oh, power of heroes!
That's nothing!
Faker! I have my methods.
Oh,
I won't hold back!
Fair and square!
that's a lot of turns. No.
Light!
I call upon royal power within.
Keep it up, Stroll.
With blade in hand! Oh, depths of darkness!
Face me! Fortifying.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
Come forth, royal soul! Flare!
That's nothing!
No holding back!
Let justice prevail!
So much for
Faker!
that.
How about this?
Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped.
I am worried, but I think we got this.
This is a joke.
All right.
I won't hold back!
Let's just
With
heal.
healing power!
Much thanks.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
Hit the weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
I may yet cling to life.
You
I have my methods.
Let's say the next one's yours.
Time to go offense. Moving to the... I call upon royal power within.
No way.
Nice one, Captain.
There we go. It's basically over for you.
My foot still standing, I see.
Faker! Rancor commendable bearing.
Healer! Light!
You are still here?
No holding back.
We win. Not too bad.
Why? Oh, I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
I'm sorry, but it has to be done. Ooh, Tekken.
To ever greater heights.
Ooh, nice.
Not bad at all.
What do I want to increase? I'm not much of a strength guy. Magic's at 21, agility.
Nice. I feel...
I shall strive to use this power.
Excellent. I've grown more powerful.
Oh, we're in the 700s. Oh, we're climbing fast.
I've lost.
Oh, damn, I lost again. If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me, but that power yours is really something. But don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now, and you got that? Sure. Katharina, cheer up!
Yeah?
I saw you running, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Ah, Eudoricus? Eudoricus? Who do you think I'm exactly? Oh, pardon me. I know perfectly well you're the great Katharina. Gran. Everyone knows that. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh,
Are all these people migrating to find work? Oh, find work, even though it might kill them in the end. What other option do carapaces like them have? It might be dangerous, but you gotta break some eggs to make an omelet. You're Eudoricus. Wait, take this and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now. Take what? Oh.
Hey!
Good news, you lot. Katharina has made a generous donation. Oh, thank you. Now we can eat for once.
listen to me!
Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If you can hold out just a little longer, I swear I'm gonna set things right for us.
Well then.
Now, there we are. We believe in you, Katharina. I earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. Small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them a few weeks at most. They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just can't fathom dying to earn a living. And the fat cats are all too happy when the carapaces take him up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm gonna do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeeze us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. Is money the answer? Will handing out money make this better? I got no clue myself. But I had to try something.
But
Even now, tons of those people aren't gonna survive. I can't tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know. I had strength to push through and survive. The truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
that's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can't act, take action. Those who can act, take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. It'll stay rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the carapaces are right where they want them, beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the carapaces start doing well for themselves. That would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They like the twisted world just as it is.
In that case,
We could save those people too.
Oh.
Even though they're my enemies, maybe they're struggling in their own way.
Oh, come off it.
But that doesn't mean they can't make the carapaces suffer for it, so yeah, I'll figure that out before I take the throne.
Thanks.
Much obliged, Shin. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. I'm not as powerful as I need to be, but still, I reached out to the recruitment center, and we should be seeing bigger rewards for bounties. Go check on it. I think that's what it was. My bad. Yeah, go check on it. We gotta keep talking, taking these monsters down. We'll beat this world into pieces together. Hey, I haven't missed a bounty yet. Somehow. I can feel Katharina's indignations toward the world's absurdities, as well as her deep faith in me. Oh wait, I'm unlocking the next class. The loyal hunter Katharina, keeper and inheritor of the brawler's virtues.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. What is it, monk?
I'm not letting anyone die.
Pugilist. And fattens the purse of bounty rewards at East. Ooh, nice. Bounty bonus. I'll take it. Hey guys, we got Pugilist. Who wants to work on it? Next time I see you, I'll be taking you down for sure. So don't go dying on me. Got a feeling third time's a charm, and then we'll beat her again.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Yeah, Gauntlet Runner is a really good invention, isn't it? Medals Day. Muddy Camp. Oh, it's a swamp. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of place Brawlhaven is. Anyone want to hang out? No. Alright. We got a little bit of imagination over there with you. We'll take that. How are you doing, man?
Oh, dash it.
Quite a relief. Then the nightmare of Matria is finally behind us. The core problem might be resolved, but I imagine the trauma is gonna linger in that town a while yet. People are scarier. You think so, eh? Intriguing's more the word I'd use. That sounds just like you, Neros. Well, no more haunting tragic atrocities on the imminent horizon, at least. So hopefully it's all downhill from here. What? We'll see. I got a feeling it's only gonna get harder. This is a JRPG. They usually do. Okay, once again we have imagination. I might talk to you, Stroll, then. I don't really have much to cook. I don't want to plant anything. Yeah, I don't have any... I could read. There's nothing out back. I could go up here. Hey, Heismay, how you doing? Oh, wait, that's not the right one. Whoops. I went to the wrong place. Or I could just immediately go to bed. Nah, I think I'll talk to him. But yeah, this is the one I wanted. So, imagination, and Heismay, what do you give? Oh, and more imagination. Everyone's giving me imagination, which... Yeah, I'll talk to Stroll. I haven't talked to Stroll in a while. Alright. Hey, Stroll, buddy. How you doing?
Hey.
Hey, are you looking for something to do? My weapons are as sharp as they're going to get. And I'm not up to much. Care to keep me company for a while? I recall in the past. Yep. Yes. Talk to Stroll. I need my imagination up.
That reminds me.
First Hulkenberg, now Heismay. Having more reliable comrades at your side never hurts, but it's too early to celebrate, considering it's Lewis we're up against. As much as I hate to say it, there's no denying he's still the strongest mage out there. And he has powerful allies too.
What's more?
He surrounded himself with powerful allies too.
Yeah.
Right, beyond Zorbo, he has no shortage of servants, all too happy to forge his path, but none of them hold a candle to Lewis himself. Remember that human corpse at the cathedral? They said he defeated it all by himself. Not to mention, we have the royal magic to contend with. To put bluntly, we don't stand a chance in a frontal assault.
Oi!
Oi. But don't misunderstand me. I'm only pointing out how difficult it would be for us as it were now. If we pooled our powers, we might be able to surpass them. Nothing is impossible. That's what I've come to believe since I met you, since we've awakened your first power. Stroll and I talked about things to come. Awesome. Imagination is getting there. Imagination and wisdom are both about to rank up. Meanwhile, etiquette and tolerance have taken a back burner. Is it time already? Ah, it's not that late. And thus ends another day, and now we'll be at Brawlhaven.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I'm very curious how this is all going to play out. I'm still sleeping.
Hello, Mr. Captain.
Oh, that's me. Hi.
Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Nope, going back to bed. Yeah, I would do that.
Rhylehaven. It's been a while.
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
Well, wait, she's part of an aristocratic family? I didn't know that.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents. I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
I have a feeling she will.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Rhylehaven.
What does it look like? Give me a cutscene.
Port Rhylehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Rhylehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the Gauntlet Runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
Wow! It's the ocean! Just look, there's water all the way to the horizon!
Wow, this place actually seems alright.
It's kind of like the capital, but totally different.
Yes. The City of Water, Rhylehaven.
Oh, they have Blitzball, the Spheres of Water. Final Fantasy X reference, anyone who was wondering. Oh no.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
So everyone brought an actual head, and we brought something else other than a head. So we're gonna have something that's completely different. Oh, what is that one? That looks like a war one. Oh, I want that one.
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a Skyrunner, though.
No, I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with.
Ah, okay, so they'll probably have one.
If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics.
I got a feeling we're flying in the future.
Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
Hi, that's me, the gallant.
If it isn't the walking headache.
Well, well, well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
Yeah, he's right here.
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. 'Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight.
I mean, he's not guilty of anything.
Come, Hector.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Yeah, let's do that.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
'Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
Hope it's nothing too weird.
Hope it's nothing too weird.
You've nothing to fear. Truly, I find most living things are edible.
You need higher standards, lady.
Yeah, not everything should be eaten.
If you're sure, Neurus, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So here's the issue. A big event is happening. This is a trade capital. I will not be shocked if all the inns are full because of this event going on. So we'll see if the inn has any space for us.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Really?
We came all this way to a big city. I think we deserve a real inn.
This is a joy!
The problem is I'm pretty sure all the inns are taken. I'm seeing it right now.
Hello?
I saw your gauntlet runner, so I assume you're a candidate. Do as you will, sir, but please conduct yourself with some propriety. We had some ruffians sweeping in here, claiming to be candidates to attend the expedition. And then there's Luis. Can't we all give it a rest? Why'd you have to sit here wondering if all that extra guard will be enough?
This is a joy!
He shouldn't need the extra guard. The dude has protection magic on him from the king. This outfit catches your fancy. Must be your first time in Brawlhaven then. The Navy's in charge here. Our uniform's much smarter than the state armies, don't you think? Actually, yeah, I will agree. Your outfit looks a lot better than theirs.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Oh, you another one of those kids for the hero of the expedition. How splendid to see some so young to come all this way to Brawlhaven. It was a difficult trip, or where can I find an inn? A place to stay, is it? Well, you may hit a spot of bother there. Half the country has flocked. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, we're not gonna find an inn. Has flocked here from the expedition, you know. The inns are bursting at the seams. Well, that sounds problematic.
You there?
Incidentally, travel to the city's a little different than what you're used to. You won't be able to walk to where the inns are located. Go straight down the street and to the left, then talk to the ferryman at the harbor. If you say, I'd like to go to the Anglers Inn Square, that'll set you right.
Thanks.
So the city has waterways. Got it.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Hey.
Hey, young Elden candidate. I'm waiting to meet you.
Hey.
You're the town crier, aren't you? The name's Batlin. Last we saw each other was just before your scrape with Gadoo's runner, I believe. What a scene that was. figured hitching a ride would be safe, but then you and Glowden both showed up. Anyway, I've kept busy with my candidate interviews since then. Forden was most recent. He's who I rode with.
Good grief.
Look, I know it's me saying this, but be careful out there. The Crown Theocracy will do whatever it takes to win, you know? They're reckless with their runners too. Usually you'd stop and camp during the nights, but not them. We just keep running.
Huh?
No way, they don't rest at all. Yep, an easy trick when you got God's grace, plus loads of money and people. Well, this Santa Fe surely has. The head he's brought is quite something too. If you want to outshine him, you'll need quite the plan.
This fellow.
But I can tell you've got something up your sleeve. I'm looking forward to seeing it unfold, my young Elden friend. Like, this guy seems chill. He's just there for basically the scoop and news, honestly. He wants something that'll be entertaining, not just straightforward. And we got something that isn't straightforward. Until long ago, I was a wanted man. If I'm here with you, the inns might reject us outright. I'm sorry, but I'll have to rely on you to find our accommodations. Oh, no worries, man. Birds! Alright, what are you selling? Oh, look at you. Welcome. Let me just say, I don't sell much here. All I can do is offer medical herbs. Okay.
Can we talk?
We can buy medical herbs, so yeah. Thank you. Thanks.
Hey!
Hey, isn't it a little strange the shop sells only one item? It seems as though there's some sort of secret to the store.
Can we talk?
I'm gonna keep doing this. It's only 100.
Hey!
Alright, that'll do for now. Tomorrow's exhibition will be a blessed sight to behold. I hear His Eminence has prepared an exceptional mark. You're gonna prepare as well. I must say I pity you.
Oh, God.
Yeah, let's see how more people to talk to. I'm actually curious. It's a new place.
Clammy all over in this humidity I have.
I mean, yeah, I can only imagine what this humidity is like. Oh yeah, I can do this. Whee!
Oh, damn.
Oh, wait. Poor guy. Is he dead or sleeping? Give me a second. This is now research. Is he sleeping or dead? I do not see movement. Oh, there's a bunch of animals and stuff around him. There's an insect with strange light, a tentacle beetle. Have yet to figure out what that's for.
Oh, damn. Really now?
Ridiculous. Anything down here?
What is it?
What do we have? I mean, there's a store up there, but I don't think I could do anything with that. But why not? Let's see.
All right then.
Hello.
Whoa.
This one doesn't seem to be open during the day either. Magic shops are so strange. Ah, another night shop. Okay.
There.
Have to hit the night market. Or it's over here. We're just exploring right now. Burial Haven Merchant's Bazaar. Alright. Oh, it's Idols Day. Ooh, even better. Let's get off of that.
Real cheap today.
Marbled bluefin tuna? I mean, I'll get 10 of those. I said 10. Do I have anything I need to sell?
Now then.
Foreign coin.
Young man! Young man!
Got a bargain today.
Luck be a tall glass of water, lad. Got our Idols Day sale going on. Okay, let's see. Briny salt. I needed that. Oh, wait. They got 3. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get some of these. I'm gonna get... There we go.
Ain't this a pickle?
Yeah?
Ain't this a pickle? Oh, nope. Let me see what you have. I want to buy some ingredients so when I can cook.
The goods are cheap today.
I don't really need medicine. I could get 4 more revivals while they're on sale. I think we're good there. Thank you. Actually, let me listen.
Sure thing.
On seeing a parapist behind the counter, eh? In this town, making money is more important than tribe. Take Night Prowler as a good example. As for my store, may not look it. Well, I make a tidy profit. That's good. A little profit's always good. Don't want to make a business and not make profit. Then you go bankrupt and lose a business. Alright, let's check all this out.
This is on sale right now.
What can my weapons store do for you? Oh, by the way, the Lycan Magic Association wants me to sell the weapons at discount. Just what sort of deal did you make? Oh, wait, you're part of them? Oh, I didn't know this was part of the... Okay. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Nice. I think I'm gonna pass on buying these for now.
Let me take a look.
Oh, Forgiveness Day. Nearly all the shops. Not just this one. Will offer discounts and the... okay. Not that I should stop a customer from buying something now, though. Just don't go back later and complain. Alright. There are definitely upgrades with weapons and armor I can get here, which is great. So these Brylehaven does not care about your race. It's if you can actually work and make a profit.
We've a sale going on.
My. Oh, I don't get such young customers. Oh, by the way, holy cow, this one too. Both of these are connected. I need to be her friend more. Oh, by the way, the Lycan Magic Association wants me to give you a discount. Didn't know you were involved with her. Is everything with you okay? Wait, thanks.
What is it?
It's almost July 27th, Forgiveness Day, that is. Shops around the whole kingdom, ours included, will sell goods at a discount. And this holy day originated right here in Brylehaven. The merchants in this town are really getting into the spirit of it. Wait, the 27th. Are you saying do not buy armor until the 27th? Well, I might actually want to... I kind of want to buy that. I'm very tempted to buy that. When's the 27th? It's the 20th in 7 days. Okay. Guys, I'm holding off till the 27th. Apparently, they're having deals that day.
Young man! Young man!
Hey!
Oh, what a pity.
You know, there's a lot of knights coming in port lately, but most of them don't exactly seem legitimate. Wouldn't be smart to dive in without much knowledge, I reckon. And yet, if this country is full of Ignites now, I wondered if it would benefit a shop to start carrying them.
Oh, what a pity.
I would recommend you not going into it if everyone else is. Ah, the recruitment center. Oh, recruitment center. Yep. You got any bounty?
Welcome.
Looking for bounties? Saw about prepare. Yep. Okay. Okay. That's all I needed to see. I have a feeling you would have no bounties at the moment. Oh wait. When I grow up, I want to join the Navy. It's so cool. I dream about it since I was a kid too. But you're a girl, aren't you? That doesn't matter. I'm gonna join anyway. Hello.
Fancy a look?
Well, got any mag on ya? If you do, exchange them right here. By the way, I was told to give you a tastier rate via mag. An order for the boss of the Lycan Magic Association aim to please. Brigitte, you not... Wait, if I do all... Oh! That would be nice, but I kind of need that. I'm gonna hold off on that for now because it might rain sooner or later.
Really now? Stop!
Wait, what are you doing here? Come see the King's Rock.
What if...
We were just curious about the rock. Can we take a look? Okay, we don't need to read this. We know what's happening. Yep, same three faces.
Hey, well...
Yay, mag.
Yep.
Really now?
Alright, let's go.
Well met, eh?
Hello.
Aha.
You like to travel around Brawlhaven? Let's just say the word. Oh, wait 1 second. Oh, I got a text message. I did. Sorry about that. I got text. Let's go to the Inn District. Anglers Inn Square. Understood. Now, if you're bored behind me. Off we go to Brylehaven's Anglers Inn Square.
Say.
Well, it's time to find lodgings, but like I said, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be... Oh man, his face is everywhere.
Whoa!
Oh wait, no, that's a rock. You can really see the king's face from here. Oh. I'd realized 'twas slowly moving, but its coming to Bramlhaven was beyond my expectations. I wonder why king?
Yes.
I do suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident that we're being observed, as we've seen from the coronation room. Well, maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future.
Okay then.
Anyway, we better get finding it in, okay?
Ridiculous.
Even now, His Majesty's face watches on. Once the expedition of the brave is over with, it's on the Montario next, I suppose. I never thought I'd see the royal palace entirely born afloat, let alone on skybound pilgrimage to Euroka's 3 great cities. Royal magic, and what tremendous magic it is indeed.
Ridiculous. Leave it to me!
I promise I'll help anyone who's in trouble. Money? Don't want to die? Simply ask Jin to guide you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Actually, I'm having issues with my way of work. Of course, don't worry. I'm well versed in Bramlhaven's economic affairs. He's definitely shady.
Ridiculous.
I don't trust him. I do not trust him.
What do I do? Wow!
You're in the tournament too. Strange. To see an elder involved. Oh, but speaking of strange, I hear there's a pagan candidate in the competition now too. He's got no chance of winning, of course. The church won't stand for it. Sanctists and pagans are like chalk and cheese. They never get along. Chalk and cheese? That just sounds nasty, man. Sorry. Alright.
What do I do?
Alright, I'm gonna start asking all the inns, which we all know they're gonna be full.
Hey!
Look who's here. Look who's here. You're that elder fella from Matira, aren't you? Yes, we both got ourselves marks for the expedition. Were you hoping to stay in this inn? Sorry to disappoint you, if so, cause I got tossed out my ear by the innkeeper. Set's full. And the one's called itself the Come All Inn. Pfft, some joke, eh? That's gonna be an issue.
Right.
It sure is. Is there another place we can nearby to stay? There's 2 other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with either option. On the other side of the fountain is the Golden Coral Pavilion, where no be wankas like Ford and stay. A parapis or an elder staying there. Fat bony bloody chance. And there's an inn past the Golden Coral. That one's twice as pricey. Rumors say that's where you'll find Luis, naturally. Probably bought out the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew.
I guess.
You think so? Guess we better avoid that one then. Not like we could afford it to begin with. As far as other options go, there's Spider's Den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy-looking Yukif standing out front, smiling all creepy-like. Puts me off staying there, so I'll pass. Your voice doesn't match your outfit. I was giving you a hippie, man. I'm staying hippie. I don't care. Besides, who needs an inn where there's a tavern? From this day on, I claim it as my castle.
Huh?
I doubt we'd get much sleep in a tavern. I sure wouldn't, anyway. Not that this Spider's Den sounds much better. Alright.
Hi there!
I saw you in my tier, didn't I? Another participant in the tournament, right? Well, you plan on staying in this inn. Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because of the expedition, everywhere's full up. And after that, I told myself I was gonna make sure to stay somewhere nice this time, too.
I see.
Oh, you're adorable. That time? This place is no good. We'll have to look for somewhere else. But wait, that gauntlet run of yours? The one you had parked in the middle of Matira? Hey, come on. What sort of technology does it use? Let me in on it, too. I don't really know.
What?
Well, shame. You got inside without even knowing how it worked. Your group must have quite a talented engineer. Just so you know, I'm participating too. I've got a real gauntlet runner of my own and everything. That means if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force. Uh-oh.
Oh, this blew me.
And yeah, I don't think we're coming to this one.
What is it you require?
You there? Are you that? You have that look about. you like one of my supporters, are you? No. No need to be shy, dear boy. Finding yourself drawn to beauty is only natural. After all,
Yeah.
beauty is my creed. And more than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? And whichever inn I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like this golden coral pavilion. Alas, I doubt you have been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room at such a lavish place like this. This guy's a jerk. I wouldn't want to stay in the inn full of people like him anyways. Unfortunately, all the other decent inns can be full, so we've got only one choice left. I really don't want to, but we should check the spider's den we heard about from Loveless earlier. I mean, I've no problem with the spider's den so far.
What do I do?
What do I do? I'm passing the tavern.
The tool of the state
Well
arrives.
met, young elder. I saw you earlier in Martyra. Impressive what you did in that town. It's just a hunch of mine, but was it the noble behind all those abductions? That's exactly the kind of thing those rich bastards would do for fun. It's not that simple.
Well.
So I'm right, you mean? I knew it! Those nobles love nothing more than to fatten themselves on other people's coin. Did you listen to my speech? We don't need taxes, laws, or gods. Only free. Okay, laws are very important sometimes, and taxes, I know people hate them, but they do fix the roads and all that.
Until next time.
In essence, those who earn the most of their merits are the winners. You and I must be battling out to decide that soon. I love when I'm trying to do a voice and then my tongue and mouth decide to stop working together, and then like I
Weather like this, no
what
telling
song
what
rip off that boat from the world capital was. I saved up all my money to strike it rich by betting big, and now it's all gone. Damn it. Alright. Oh, on the hunt for lodgings, are we? I have a spare room available. I won't refuse service to anyone. My rooms are affordable for all. Criminals? Persecuted tribes? Oh no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away.
Enjoy your stay.
Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We can discuss payment afterwards.
Kind of
this place really seems shady, but we might as well look at the room. I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
I was gonna say it shouldn't be that bad. It is.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Actually, I think I'd personally rather sleep in the runner.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Actually, it was as big as you, not just your head, Gallica.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Yeah.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she would join us?
Yes. We have to trust her.
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the dais. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory.
Oh, right. Didn't mean to do that. Nope, we're going back.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Thank you.
And what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
All right, we're going to the pub. We're going to drink tonight and splurge. Oh, wow, it's loud.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Ah, and the Parapus girl's up there too. So these two are gonna have a speech off. And wait, who's the guy on the right, in the black?
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
The lady next to you wants to kill all the rich and steal their money. Her plan's better than yours. Soprano-voiced woman. That's a high-pitched voice.
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right?
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars.
Ah, this one must be the warmonger.
Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head. Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command.
Okay, dude, don't have to shout everything.
Hear, hear! For Rousant pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
Oh, wait.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open.
Yeah, all your guys' plans suck. The worst one's probably the middle. Only the beautiful rule. But yours is not much better. Honestly, Warmonger guy probably better than both of yours. Because yours is gonna put everything in anarchy and just kill the rich, and then it's just gonna put everything in disarray real quickly.
Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health.
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
I think we need something else, even though I like her.
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
He's right. Who else is the richest but the king or queen themselves?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Santifex Fawn.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel.
What?
'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Ah. Instead, in the past, where tribe and people were all secluded. Now everyone's all together, speaking their mind about what they want for the kingdom. Ah. So change is happening and people don't know it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
The king, he knows what he did. Ooh, look at the fish tank. Hey, hippie.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Hey, question. What do you mean by pleasures? There's a lot of things in life that give me pleasure. Like a good video game. Metaphor ReFantazio. I probably recommend it at the moment. I said probably, because I'm like, what, 30 hours in? 32? I'm enjoying it so far, but it can go downhill from here. I don't know.
Woo! Next round's on, lovelies!
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Louise's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
Why am I getting the feeling I'm going to be giving a speech before the night ends? Also, wait. I thought that guy was Louise. But it sounds like he actually wants to be king.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Har har.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Yeah, I would actually agree with that.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
No, please don't sing. What is that? Yeah, I'm not happy with it. I caught some weird, creepy creature. Yay.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
I got a feel Hulkenberg's gonna love it.
By all means, let us try it.
Actually, I changed my mind. She's too excited. Watch this be the worst thing she's ever eaten.
Did she even look at it?
Why, tis delicious!
Never mind.
The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through. Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Yeah, she has a weird taste.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me.
Yeah, I talked to you when we got here.
Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
I had to do something.
With a problem like that, I had to do something.
Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves ahead for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, all right?
That cry is an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
He is weird, but he seems alright.
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to, spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me! Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Jonah and Barden should reach the city by the morning. And I imagine they will aim to find us in our gauntlet runner. Nearest ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to that gauntlet runner. And let's never ever have fish again.
Eesh.
The other candidates' speeches seem practically identical. I not trust those types of the country myself. Is there no one who can truly rival Luis or Farden? Brylehaven is positively rife with tourists. I myself have long awaited the delicacies here, and indeed, 'twas so delicious I wish to eat every fish in the restaurant's tank. Fish so fresh, it still wiggles in my mouth. Now that's a port city. No! No! I don't want it wiggling in my mouth. I want it fried or something. What's that look about? You don't find it appealing? No.
My apologies.
I have a favor to ask. Would you mind lending me any unused blankets? Sure. For defense, you understand. Just in case. Otherwise, while I'm sleeping, I'll be unprotected against apologies. Against bugs. I want no contact with them whatsoever, awake or asleep. So I thought I might bundle myself in blankets at night. Yes, I know this place is warm as it is, yet I'm prepared for the inevitable night sweats. Nevertheless, I'm grateful to have any spare blankets.
What now?
Let's save. Cause yeah, I want to redo all that again. Alright.
Look at that.
Time to end the day.
Good night.
Rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh no.
The man's sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Thank God.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
Let's take. They'll come.
No. They'll come.
Ah, I'm going to splash some water on my face.
They'll come. Yes.
What?
Oh, Barden was using the bathroom.
My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctuaress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a bally thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves.
I mean, I haven't murdered anybody. Or
In
kids.
fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
A fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
Gallica. The fog. Something to do with the fog. She keeps mentioning the fog. And even she just mentioned the fog, huh? I wonder if she wasn't actually in control of herself and was corrupted to raise the human.
Yes, I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Alright, let's see what happens. It's time to deliver our head. Oh, it's a Coliseum.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin.
Alright.
Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne.
Hey, everyone, I'm gonna interrupt this real quick. Why is he wearing a chest piece on his head? Who is this guy? It's a dude, I can tell. Also, you're just weird to look at. Why? I don't know. Okay.
At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
Oh, so we have to get to number 20 by the end of this.
20? 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
Yeah, that is a lot. Holy cow.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with His and Her Highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church, better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus!
I want you to be a party member. You look awesome. I remember seeing you earlier.
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood. And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them. I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there. Clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
I love that she was struggling what to say at first, and then she really got into it, and she's still going.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
Oh, they're sisters?
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Oh, definitely. Alright, time for the heads. I actually want to see Fordens. I'm very curious.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church. Godot, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy!
Giant fish? It's just a fish.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
Oh, God, that is a genius plan. I'm like, well, a giant fish? Doesn't even look deadly or threatening. No, he hunted literally the biggest fish to feed the people of the city. Oh, you're good. Oh, that's good. That's actually really damn good.
A stand-up fellow, my good people! Strength and compassion in one package! He's got the crowd on his side right from the start!
Yeah, he got the entire, probably a lot of the poor people. Oh, man. You were smart. That was good. That was a good one.
Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
And we have a challenger! Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound!
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
Looks like a bird.
Where's your proof? Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel! Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Juna, you are very interesting. I want to learn more about you. I got a feeling you're going to be more important. The game is focusing on you.
Everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Gladel, we're very much obliged. You may step down.
Yeah, he's mad.
Now, on to the next.
That's Fordens, isn't it? That's church gear. Yep.
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Damn, he got the biggest head.
Anything less. His Eminence Forden is simply in another class. Suddenly, the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
Well, he won. Even he's shocked.
Jordan's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
He'll be fine. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented.
Yep.
Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now.
They're a pagan assassin? The chess piece was a pagan assassin.
Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Whew. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show.
Ah, save the best for last.
Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Where's their head?
Oh, this is gonna cause an uproar.
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martira? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heismay. The huge chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road. Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Gladell doesn't know right now. He is helping build our case for what's about to happen.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martira. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd! Speak sense, woman!
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, Captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
Yeah, the church is gonna be furious with us. They're right there.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Fallen do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
What? Right here and now? Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
Oh, damn. I will.
I will. I promise.
Off goes her head, I guess.
Well, folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Well, I did not see it coming. I'll be back in 1 second. I am back, sorry.
Those crazy kids have done it again.
What a show!
Yeah, still sucks she died. Wait, what? We went to 64 to 49? Well, we're at 64. After the events of the expedition, many people seem to have taken notice of me. I hope this eventually leads to saving the prince.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. It's all we can do, really.
Not bad, pups.
Hi.
We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand men, see?
I thought you were about to say, my name's Fido.
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating.
Yeah, just like you.
Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That wasn't exactly what our plan was, that's just how it ended.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you? No. We only read it wrong.
And you weren't afraid to make an enemy of the church to do it. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Yes.
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves, I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you?
Oh.
And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Okay.
Master Luis? Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
He's gonna make a plan and attack us, isn't he? He's gonna do something, and we're gonna have to solve it.
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It might be a trap.
It might be a trap.
Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that any plan to win his favor would be dangerous.
we have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness, anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
In his pocket. It's engraved on his body. Hey, Gauntlet Runner.
Wouldn't that be inside his Gauntlet Runner? It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
Joanna, a backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself.
Ooh, they are mad.
Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the Church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
I will say this, the lady next to him does not seem happy to be here or dealing with any of this.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago.
Oh.
You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
Oh, we're accidentally gonna find something that can counteract the king's magic, maybe. Why else would she mention this? Also, I'm going to say it, I like the blue in his eyes. I don't think I like him as a character. I like his eyes. But yeah, she might be on about... Let's go back to the log real quick.
Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
So we might find something that could rival or be near the king's magic and even counteract it. Maybe. Interesting.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? A word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Luis's man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
No.
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis at a haunt like that.
No. It's a trap from the other guy with the purple hair and the dog. He's jealous.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this Night Prowler.
Are we still going? Holy cow, I thought I had a few seconds of... Oh, there we go. The Night Prowler, huh?
Let's hurry.
The place should be on the edge of town. I've heard the Fairmen should know how to get there.
Oi there!
Alright, well, a lot just happened. We're rank 49 now. We're getting there. So a lot of things happened. Sadly, Lady Joanna got killed. I'm pretty sure...
What now?
The fog. I get sometimes when people are into, like, depression and all that, there's like a fog covering them, but even Gallica mentioned the fog, huh? Which makes me think it was like a spell. But I'll end this here, everybody. This one's going on long enough, and a lot of things happened. So I will see you guys next time. Until then, goodbye.